Hey everyone, I'm back. Sorry for the immense delay. I know it's been, oh, listen, look at that. I know it's been a long time. It's been like a month since I last updated, but I've had some issues, to be honest, since the last time I uploaded. I think the last time I uploaded a video with an update, I talked about like some kind of like emotional things, like emotional issues I was going through in relation to my health, like my thyroid and stuff like that. I may or may not have mentioned that actually now that I think about it, which is kind of stupid, but first and foremost, like, let me start off on a positive note by saying I am officially in Wonderland. Yay! It's been a long time coming. I thought I was going to be in Wonderland a couple weeks ago because the last time I came to you, I was weighing 203. And I've been tracking my weight, you know, like week by week. And every week that I've checked, I've been averaging about 3 pounds a week. Like 2 to 3 pounds a week, yeah. Like something like that. So I thought like, oh, next week I'll be like either at 200 or the following week I'll definitely be at the 100s. But I stalled. And I don't know if it's even fair to call this a stall because I actually know that it's my fault this time. You know, like Valentine's Day happened, and even though I remain healthy, like with my diet, like 95% of the time, I do like sneak a bite here and there of things I probably should not have, but that I know like aren't the worst things in the world. Like, I can honestly say there are three things that I should not have been eating that I have snuck like a little tablespoon of, or like half a tablespoon or a bite of. And that is, the worst one is peanut butter, jam, like strawberry jam or grape jam, which is horrible. I know, I don't need to hear it. And number 3 is like chocolate, like dark chocolate, like 60% cacao chocolate. I mean, I know that doesn't make it hardly makes it any better, but that's been my fault. I also had one bite of sushi during this month, which has rice in it, and as you guys know, that's a no-no. And I'm gonna touch back on the whole carb thing and rice stuff later. Currently, my weight is 197. That was actually what I weighed in at last week, and I did not weigh myself today on Wednesday, which is my normal weigh-in day, because this may be TMI. I don't really care. Any of you have a problem with talking about poop or sex or anything like that can just quite honestly click off of my video, because we're all adults, you know, and whether you're pre-op or post-op, you're either gonna go through this or you're going through it. So I'm just gonna talk about it. I have not had a bowel movement in like 2 weeks. And I realize how awful that is. Last week, I went to my doctor's office, my surgeon, and I didn't actually see my surgeon, I saw his PA. And she weighed me and everything, and I mentioned to her about the bowel problems. And everyone who has either the gastric bypass or the sleeve or the lap band knows that constipation is a very common symptom of the surgery. It's just what you deal with. Not to, you know, anyway, let me not get sidetracked. So she recommended that I have a serving of Miralax once a day, every day. It's been 3, 4 days now that I've had the Miralax, and nothing has happened, guys. It's like, I am so bloated. I'm not seeing the scale go down either, and I guess it's because all that waste in my colon is like collecting all the water that I'm drinking and absorbing it up, and obviously the waste collecting itself is weight, but I'm not seeing anything change. So I did not weigh myself this week. Last week though, like I said, I weighed in at 197. Think the last time I saw you guys, last time I updated you guys, I was 203. So that was 6 pounds for the month, despite the cheating and stuff like that. It's been 47 pounds since surgery, because my surgery weight was 244, and a total loss of 78 pounds since my highest weight, which was 275. So that's good. Other like medical stuff that I'm dealing with, like I mentioned to you guys before, is hair loss, and you can see it. I mean, yeah, you can see it. You can see my hair part is pretty wide. I have to like style my hair and brush it a certain way. I only brush my hair now when it is coated with conditioner and I'm in the shower, because if anyone has long hair, you guys know, especially if you have long curly hair like me, when you brush your hair and there's knots and you're pulling, you know, you're ripping hair out. You can be ripping hair out. At least I do, because I have thin hair to begin with. Normally people, like I said in my last video, people don't really mind the hair loss that comes with surgery, because they know that it's far better than the extra weight that we had before. However, I had hair loss to begin with because of my thyroid. So I had hair loss from thyroid, and now I'm having more hair loss on top of that from surgery, and it sucks. It really sucks. I can't even tell you guys. Like, men, you might not really care because you can always just shave your head, and I guess women can shave their heads too, but honestly, I'm not shaving my head, so there's that. On another positive note, I'm just looking down at my nose and stuff that I wrote down. I'm now like in a size 14, 16, which is amazing. I was not expecting the 14s to fit when I tried them on. My mom is a size 12. She brought me some size 14s that were too big on her, and she's like, you know what, just try them, just give it a shot, just see where you're at. And I felt like I was comfortably still like at a 16. I didn't feel like I needed to move down a size, though they are slightly looser than they were when I first got them. So yeah, slid the 14s on and was like, because the gap between buttons were like really close. I mean, like, I didn't struggle to get in them at all. I just buttoned them and that was it, and I was just like, what the heck? And they obviously look and feel better than 16s do. However, I'm still comfortable at a 16. And then also, like, just for shits and gigs, I went to Walmart and I got like just like the first pair of 14 women's pants that I could find, just to see, like, is this a fluke? As everyone knows, and I've mentioned before, like, a size 14 can be completely different than, you know, in one store than in another store. Like, a 14 can fit like a 12 or a 10 in one store and then fit like an 18 in another. And that goes for like every size in every store. Like, they're just always different, and also depends on the material. In this case, it was just like random like white stag pants that I found at Walmart, and I went into the fitting room and they buttoned in. Like, there's just slight muffin top, but not enough to notice too much like through the clothes. So I was like really excited, like, wow, awesome. Because some people don't care and they'll put pants on and they'll have like the most ginormous muffin top, you guys, And if that's you, that's you. Okay, fine, cool. However, I do not like walking around in muffin top with a muffin top. I think it's tacky. I think it looks ugly, and I know that's like part of everyone's, you know, like everyone who's obese, overweight, whatever. I know everyone deals with the muffin top thing, but even when I was like a size 20, you guys, I would purposefully get a size 20 and not try to squeeze my ass into an 18 thinking like, oh, I'm gonna do this because it makes me feel more comfortable. Like, I would get the 20 and in some cases a size 22 because I didn't want to have that muffin top. I just think it's ugly. Like, that's just me. If you don't agree with me, that's cool, whatever. If you do agree with me, like, let me know in the comments. Like, muffin top is just horrible. Like, please get the right jeans or pants, whatever. And then like the last thing I wanted to touch on was like where I'm at mentally at this humongous milestone, Wonderland. It's awesome. When I got on the scale and I saw, actually what I saw initially was 196.5. I could not believe it. I got off the scale, got back on, and it said 197. I'm sorry, 198. So I got back off, and I was like, okay, what the hell is that? Like, anyway, got back on, and then it was like 197.2. So back, you know, closer to 196.5. So I took the average, just like rounded it out to 197. Like, okay, that's my weight. I couldn't believe it, but then again, like I feel like, I know this is really unhealthy, but I sometimes feel like it's like some kind of joke that the scale's playing on me. Like, it knows my like it knows my heart and like what it means to me to be there, and it's making me like feel better. I don't know. I know it sounds ridiculous and that it's not logical, but someone out there has gotta like know what I'm talking about. I really thought I would be more excited. I thought that I would be like jumping for joy every single time I lost a pant size or went down a few pounds, or I thought for sure when I reached Wonderland that I would have like tears of joy, because as you guys know, if you've been following me, when I was waiting for this surgery to be approved, while I was waiting, I lost sleep at night over thinking that I wasn't going to be approved, because I was right on the cusp of you know, like the BMI range. I was considered like a, I guess like a lightweight, I guess, for bariatric patients. And I was praying every single day to God, like, please let me get this surgery. Please let me get this surgery. It's what I need. It's what I want. Everyone that I told, the few people that I told that I wanted to have the surgery, just like didn't understand me and were like, why don't you just diet and exercise? Which, by the way, guys, if anyone ever tells you why don't you diet and exercise, ask them, what do you think I'm gonna do once I have the surgery? It's still diet and exercise. You still have to jog, you still have to run, you have a stricter diet, and if anything, you have a stricter diet than the average person that has like a weight loss journey, because you have so much more restrictions on what you can and can't eat and put into your sleeve. Anyway, when people compliment me, I just like, I don't know, I feel like they're just being nice, because I know that there's a change in me physically. I look at my face right now, I see the jawbone, I see the collarbones, I see myself shrinking, but when I still look in the mirror, I do not see like a thinner person. I still see like overweight Charlene, and it's so bad. Like, I'm not really gonna go any further in this because I just don't know how to express you guys like how depressing this shit is, like, without I'm already going on almost 15 minutes, and I want to show you guys pictures of my journey thus far, including a body shot and also pictures of stuff I've been eating. So I'm just gonna wrap it up there. You guys get what I'm trying to say. I'm having some mental issues that I obviously need to work out, and bodily issues due to surgery. It's awesome that I reached Wonderland. It truly is a milestone. I have not been in Wonderland, by the way, since 2002, my 6th grade year. Yeah. Here I am at 24, at Wonderland again. And like right now even, I feel I should have some kind of emotional, like, butterflies or joy or something in my heart, but I don't feel anything. So you guys let me know if you've dealt with the same things, or like, am I crazy, or is this normal or anything. And I'll see you guys more often this month, I promise. Bye.